Hello, comrades. What's up? It's Pixelated Paulo. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to this 2v3 siege battle on Medieval 2 Total War. And man, is this an interesting battle. We have some very unique factions and units that you never see online. So I hope you enjoy this one. It's going to be a little bit different. And this one is sent in by Nemo. He's leading the French into battle. The French army is like the most standard army in this game. I'm just going to say that now. It's the most common army, I guess you could say, compared to the other army comps. And looking at his ally, it's the Turks commanded by Beatzberg, and those are the two defenders. Let's look at the three attackers. Now, imagine a world that was backwards and the Aztecs sailed to Europe in the Middle East and attacked. This is what this world would be like. We have the Aztecs sieging the French and the Turks, and this army is commanded by General Possible. And over here we have another Aztec army commanded by Plebisaurus Rex. Pretty funny name. Pretty funny name. And then way over on this side of the wall we have the Mongols commanded by Urgwin. And he's bringing a very interesting army comp. He's got 3 rocket launchers and 3 catapults. So let's start with the French army comp because he sent the video in. He's got 4 Aventuriers, very awesome, very badass unit, perfect for siege battles because they can do pretty well in melee. And then he has 4 dismounted noble knights, pretty nice. And then he has 5 dismounted feudal knights. It's going to be a tough force to fight for those poor Aztecs. And of course he has his general's bodyguard. He has 2 artillery pieces, not that effective when defending, but nonetheless it should be a lot of fun to watch. And, oh, right, he's got 3 Scots Guards. So I think this was a high money game, which really doesn't help the Aztecs because all their units are super cheap. You're going to have to, like, max out their experience, get all the chevrons you can get. Because, yeah, like I said earlier, the Aztecs, just, their units are dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. So let's look at the Turkish allies here. He's got 2 Allen Light Cav, and it looks like the gate is opening. And I pray for these Aztecs against the Allen Light. Sending out Allen Light against Aztecs, that's just dirty. That is just dirty. What are they gonna do about it? They have no spearmen. Even if they brought spearmen, the spearmen would be limited. So good luck, Aztecs. Also, the Aztecs cannot bring cav because, horses weren't native to North America. So good luck, Aztecs. And looking at the rest of the Turkish army, he's got 2 Ottoman infantry holding the walls. And he has 2 Nafatoons, 1 at the gate and then 1 here. 4 Janissary heavy infantry, 4 Hashishim, and 1 catapult. So this is like his reserve army. And he has 2 musketeers at this front. So gunpowder against Aztecs. It's gonna be a slaughter. I hope not. I hope the Aztecs can win this one, but we'll see. So let's look at the attacking army comps. He's this Aztec army, General Possible. He's got 4 Jaguar warriors, 5 Coyote priests. If you're new to Aztecs or never seen them or played against them, Coyote priests are like a morale breaker. I think this will be a great unit on breaking the morale of troops in choke points. And then he brought 4 units of Aztec archers. These archers are terrible. Their range is awful, and they really don't get that many kills. So I think you're better off for a skirmishing unit for the Aztecs. I think they're called Arrow Warriors. They're like a Javi unit. I think you're better off with that unit. I think the other Aztec brought them, so we'll check them out later. Then he has his general's bodyguard. It's like a handful of troops here, the best units they've got. And look at the general. Look at that general. So awesome. And let's see. And then he's got a unit that I have no idea how to pronounce. Like the Chakwe. I'm just gonna call him the Chakwe. I'm just gonna call him heavy infantry. The heavy infantry unit, because that's what they are. And that is his army. So he's bringing 4 units of that heavy infantry unit. Maybe I'll call them the Chakis. How about that? The Chakis. Does that sound good? I'm sorry. I just slaughter most names anyways. All right. Now looking at the other Aztec army, He's got some eagle warriors, so they look pretty cool. I love the headdresses. I just love the Aztec army. They're just so awesome looking. So he's got about 4 eagle warriors. He's got about 4 jaguar warriors, so pretty good infantry corps. Then he's got that chalky army, or chalky unit. I think he's got about 3 of them. 3 of them. And then he has some coyote priests, 2 coyote priests, some bodyguard. There's another general bodyguard. And there's another chalky unit, so actually he has 4 of them. And here is the arrow warriors I was talking about. They look pretty awesome as well. They're wearing red uniforms. Pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and play this while we look at the Mongolian army really quick. He's got 8 dismounted heavy lancers, 3 rockets, 3 catapults. He has 3 Mongol heavy archers, and he has 1 Khan's guard. So good luck, Mongols. They didn't really bring, like, you're better off just bringing the dismounted heavy archers because they're pretty good infantry. But instead he's bringing the dismounted heavy lancers, which are not that great in melee. They're great against cav, I guess, but oh my god, the Aztecs are already taking a beating. The poor jaguar warriors are getting slaughtered by the Janissary musketeers. Now I think your best bet was to get a really crappy unit and tell them to push the siege equipment forward, because he's taking a lot of casualties on a pretty decent unit. Jaguar warriors are really good. So that's the key for the Aztecs. Just try to get inside the gate. And oh my god, the Aztecs here are just getting slaughtered by the archers. And now the Nafatuns are in range. Oh my god. This is cruel. But hey, look, they can kill this Allen Light Cav. There they go. You want to stay away from the arrows, especially when you have Aztecs, which are very weak to arrows. But the Allen Light Cav, not really being managed properly here, but he's getting some casualties, and with the help of the archers, it's a pretty good strategy here. This unit, they break, which is fantastic, so that's 1 less Allen Light Cav they have to worry about. There's another one, though, that's pretty healthy. So what are the Mongols up to? Like, honestly, what can they do with 3 catapults? This is a fortress. You do not bring wooden artillery. You gotta bring that bombard. Now he's gonna get a ladder up. If he can get the ladder up, the Aztecs are pretty good at melee. So if he can just get his army on the wall, he'll be all right. So Allen Light trying to charge into the Eagle Warriors. This is just cruel, guys. The Aztecs are already at a disadvantage, and to send out Allen Light Cav. Look at that. That's evil. That is evil. Alright, so it looks like he's gonna get his ladder up. And the Aztecs over here, they made the journey to the wall, and they're gonna survive. And looks like the Janissary musketeers are a little bugged out here. I think he's trying to retreat them, but they're stuck on the corner. This would be a great opportunity for the Aztecs to really take advantage of and try to kill his troops. And there goes the catapults. There goes the catapults. I really don't think they're gonna have to defend the second layer. They'll probably do just fine defending out here, or the first wall. They don't really have to give up the walls.
If news comes unlooked for, the enemy have taken our walls.
Yes, the enemy has taken the walls over here. So the Aztecs over here doing pretty well. Their army took only a couple casualties. I think he lost about 15 men or so. But they took the gate, and they can kill this unit because he's not paying attention. You always have to pay attention on your units, guys. Make sure you get them out, you retreat them, because it's important. Now, this poor army is pretty much destroyed. Like, Allen Light Cav versus Aztecs. Not even fair. But hopefully he'll have enough to contribute to his teammates. Oh, come on. Like, come on. They just wiped out this unit in 1 charge. This is not cool. This is not fun. Like, I would be so frustrated. I was like, Look, man, I'm already the Aztecs. Why are you charging Island Light Cav into me? Like, this is not fair. Though the Aztecs, they did a good job killing the first Island Light Cav. It's just, God. Just, there you go. I need to close the jaws. But, oh, they're too quick. Too quick. Too quick for you. And what do we got go? Oh, yes. They did it. I'm sorry, guys. I missed this. But they opened the gates and they killed a lot of this Janissary gun unit. Janissary musketeers. Which is pretty huge because this unit is pretty good at killing men from afar. It looks like they're returning, though. Might be able to get a couple of volleys off. Some revenge shots. Revenge volleys. I don't know if the enemy is just messing with them, but they're abandoning the first wall here. Yeah, see, the Aztecs, they just need to desperately get... Okay, cool. I think they finally broke this unit. I think. Yeah, they just need to get inside, and things will look better for them. And it looks like his Aztec brothers are going to go over there and support his cause. Okay, so over here, you don't want to use fire ammo when knocking down walls. There's two reasons. One, it's inaccurate. It makes it very inaccurate. And two, the fire ammo is mostly for killing units like infantry. Just use standard shot just because it's more accurate, and you know, the more accurate it is, the more shots you'll get, the more damage you'll do. First off, okay, let me say this too. Whenever you're playing a fortress, don't get wooden artillery. Just don't, because a trebuchet is passable, but like catapults are not meant for taking down fortress walls. This is an early period unit meant for like wooden castles, meant for pitch battles that you can use in campaign. Yeah, so do not get wooden castles when you're fighting in a fortress. But here we go. Looks like he's gonna get some Nafatunes off guard here. Look at this, the Nafatunes. Oh, I think I know what happened. I think he charged out the Nafatunes. He told them to attack, but instead they ran down here and attacked. I'm not sure. Maybe he did just YOLO charge his Nafatunes. But Eagle Warriors will destroy the Nafatunes. But this unit's pretty depleted, so who knows? Uh-oh. Here comes some surrounding forces. Eagle Warriors to the rescue. Yes. Good job, Aztecs, getting some revenge. So the Turks are having a little difficult time here managing their units. Well, he's not having a difficult time. He's just getting unlucky. His musketeers got slaughtered. One of his Nafatunes got slaughtered. So this is looking all right for the Aztecs. Even though this poor army over here lost a lot of troops, it's not over yet. It's definitely not over yet. Look at the priests. Look at the priests. You hear that? That's so cool. They're chanting. That is a terrifying sound. I would be terrified as well. Uh-oh. Looks like the French artillery. Oh, move your troops. Oh my god. Yeah, this is why you need to stay behind buildings. Do not be open like that in alleyways, because your troops will get slaughtered if the defenders have any kind of archers, artillery, stuff like that. But look at this. We've got some brave Jaguars charging forward. I think it would be cool, like, if they tried to balance the Jaguar or the Aztecs a little bit more, like giving their units more men, like their unit sizes, and maybe even giving them javies to throw at the enemy before charging in, kind of like what Rome 2 and Attila does all the time. A lot of the units have javies that they throw before charging, but this unit is all alone. Oh, here we go. Here comes some support. We've got the Aztec archers. Look how close they have to get. They're still... Okay, are they in range now? Okay, so he's sending everything. Now, okay, this is a great opportunity to flank around with the units. Yeah, here he comes. He's got some Jaguar warriors. Gonna flank around, try to surround these French feudal knights. Oh, the fire ammo is just gonna be brutal for these troops. So, defeat seems certain for the Aztecs, but they can turn this around, I believe. Oh, look at that wave of fire ammo. Oh, looks like he has some troops breaking already. You really want to not clump up your troops like this. You want to spread them out. Try to get everyone involved in the front lines. But here comes some reinforcements. If I was the French, I would try to cut off this unit. They should be able to... Oh, there they go. There they go. Alright, push, 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 Aztecs, push. Here's the general's bodyguard. He's gonna get his weapon wet. What I forgot the name of the weapon. They're kind of like pieces of wood with stone on them, like sharp stone, obsidian. And we have the Mongols over here finally breaking through, but they only broke through one choke point, which is gonna be a kill zone here, because it's pretty easy to defend just one choke point as the defenders. So here comes the Mongolians with their dismounted heavy lancers. He's taking his time. He doesn't mind losing troops to archer fire. But look at this. Take advantage of this gap right here. But he's going to take his time. And we've got the River of Aztecs. River of Aztecs trying to break through. This is a good flanking decision here by General Possible. And we do have some routing feudal knights. Really try to get those priests up there. They're kind of a little far back. Get them up there. Get them chanting. Get the men to break. Alan Light Cav trying to come back in after routing. Oh, look at this. This is actually pretty good use of Jaguar warriors killing the Scots Guard. And okay, Mongols, please. He needs to send some units this way. I wish I could draw on the map, but right through this gap right here, he should send some units around. Okay, here comes some reinforcements. He's got some rockets coming up. He has some cav. Cav would be very useful right now. He could charge through his cav, like right here, run through this gap, and then run down these musketeers. But I'm impressed by the Aztecs. I think the experience they have on them is helping out. But look at the slaughter though. There's a lot of dead Aztecs on the battlefield right now. They're taking a lot of casualties. And see, they've already killed 45% of the attacking armies. This would be a good opportunity as well to push and try to like sneak in the gate while the enemy is retreating in it. I don't really see the attackers winning this one because of all the casualties they lost over here. Let's see, there's some troops over here. He needs to send these troops in. The Coyote Priests will really help with the morale. They do not have any siege equipment to take the walls whatsoever, and they are just getting slaughtered by bows. Just volley after volley, piercing what little armor they have. I feel sorry for the Aztecs. Oh, good job here. They're gonna slaughter this artillery piece. So the attackers, what they did good. They really took advantage of units that were out of position and really slaughtered them. The Mongols are having a little bit of a difficult time. I think they're gonna win this, but the French are just racking up kills. They are getting a ton of kills here, and he's pretty careless with his rockets. Here comes the Aztecs though. They're gonna go for artillery and a flank on the French. So General Possible, probably the best attacking general here so far from what I've seen. He's doing a great job on flanking. and all that good stuff. Oh, we do have a ladder here. One ladder. Let's see what happens. See if we can get some troops on the walls. You have to be really careful here, guys, because the arrows from the enemy, it's just racking up kills. Look at the death here.
Defend your homes and women. Let them go no further.
Okay, here they come. One ladder.
A foe fights with horns made of clay.
And they're starting to break through here, thanks to the coyote priests that are fighting. There they go. They're breaking. And we have some arrow warriors throwing their jabbies. Look at that. It's like a giant arrow. That's awesome. Ooh. They're getting hit hard, though, from arrows. This is why you need to be careful. Don't hang out around these walls. You want to just knock them down from afar with artillery. But, good luck, Aztecs, taking this wall. Brave men. Brave, brave men. I would have a couple units already climbing up there. Some more units, send them up. Oh, go through the gate. Go through the gate. Looks like he pushed forward his arrow warriors, trying to skirmish the enemy a little bit. Oh, he's waiting, though. They've got this nice formation, waiting for the enemy to come through. Do they have siege equipment? They abandoned their siege equipment, which ladders would be very, very useful on this wall. Just putting up ladders everywhere, overwhelming the enemy on the walls. But it looks like they're not going to use the walls, or the ladders, excuse me. So this is a smart idea. Getting really close to the walls, it will make it harder for the archers to fire down at your troops. And the Aztecs here, I think, are breaking. This unit is breaking. These units are going to fight. So looking at the balance of power, it's really just down to the Mongols. And honestly, looking at their infantry, they don't have enough to kill anyone to take this siege, because they still have 4 healthy units of Janissary Heavy. They've got the 4 Hashishim. They've got the General's Bodyguard, which can just charge through anything. And of course, they have all their units up on this wall, which most of the French archers can fight in melee pretty well. But nonetheless, this might not be the most competitive battle, but this has been a lot of fun to watch. And it's fun, you know, it's really fun not to watch, you know, like an intense competitive players all the time. It's fun to watch some goofy strategies, some different strategies, and some interesting army comps go at it and slaughter each other. So, let's see if the Mongols here can take down this gate. Okay, so I see this a lot. If you look here, the general is in this artillery unit. The reason that is because whatever your first unit is, your general will be inside or be with that unit. So I think they pick the rockets first, and that's why their general's in the unit. So make sure, that's a little that's something a lot of people don't know. It's that first unit card that when you're selecting your army comp, that's what the general is going to be in. So you probably want to put it in a general's bodyguard or a really good infantry unit to protect your general. Aztecs are pushing up a ram, but at this point it doesn't matter because the rockets took it down. Now the rockets could probably get another good volley here if they survive the volleys of arrows. See if you can get in here and just cause havoc for these troops. But it's nice to see the rockets in action. His infantry is just getting slaughtered. Like, you want to keep your infantry back. Oh my god. So, from the point of view of the French, not really effective. I hate rockets. I mean, they're really cool and they're really fun to watch, but they're not really effective. Maybe they're more effective on the pitch, like, environment. Siege environment, not that great. Ooh. Alright. Now is the time to do a glorious charge through the gate. Come on. Come on, Mongols. Do it. Just charge. Okay, so he's moving up his rockets even closer. Trying to get a better shot. But again, that brings him closer to harm. Look at all the arrows. Look at that. That is ridiculous. So we do have the arrows from the Aztecs coming down here. Trying to get some kills. Trying to weaken their defenses. And wow, they're still fighting over here. Yes, victory is well within the defender's grasp. Here comes Nemo. He's sending out four feudal knights out to kill the rockets. Pretty smart move there. But the Jaguar warriors are going to come and support. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Getting some good hits now. Oof. So violent. So violent. I mean, pretty soon these archers are going to run out of ammo. So from a learning perspective, a lot of mistakes that the attackers made was not moving up the ladders they had over here. They could definitely use all those ladders to just try to overwhelm the walls. He struggled a lot fighting against the Allen Light Cav. I mean, I don't blame him. There's nothing really he could have done because the Aztecs. Oh wow, look at that. The enemy general is slain. So yeah, there's not much he could have done against Allen Light Cav. Ooh, you want to turn off those rockets though, because your men are fighting. Because Allen Light, they're tough to fight with like traditional armies. So yeah, I think Allen Light Cav was a little bit uncalled for. But there was some great maneuvering here by the Aztecs, the General Possible player. He really maneuvered his troops, really tried to get behind the enemy, which is what you have to do with the Aztecs. Look at this, they're pushing through. They're sending everything. Oh! Catapult getting some kills, getting some revenge. The attackers are getting some revenge. Oh, we have some units. Oh, the Mongols are breaking. Yeah, there's just too many defending units. It's gonna be tough for them. Those priests are chanting their hearts out. Looks like the French and the Turks are gonna live out the night. They're gonna live another day. And there goes a massive rout for those poor Mongolians. Never send all your units through one choke point or this will happen. But to be honest, that's really their only option. They could have sent forward their catapults a little bit earlier and take down a gate, you know, take down a couple choke points, a couple walls. But I hope you enjoyed this siege battle. It was certainly fun. Certainly fun. There he goes, 80% damaged, 84. It's getting like 2% every hit. And now the defenders are gonna reposition. They're forming this like massive U shape. Oh, okay, and the French are forming up a defense against this wall. Boom. 90% destroyed. Needs a couple more shots. And he's still trying to go up this way, but it looks pretty hopeless. Every way looks pretty hopeless. There they go.
Send those accursed devils back.
Send them back. Now is the time. If I was the defenders, I would just go out there and charge. There they go. Is this what they're doing? Or are they just reforming? Yeah, they're just reforming. Just go out there and kill them. Put them out of their misery. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit till they attack. Oh, I'm sorry guys, my dogs are going berserk. Yeah, there's nothing really going on here. Oh wait, we do have some Jaguar warriors. He looks like he got another ladder up. I love the one ladder at a time thing, but he does have some Jaguar. No, wait, this is bodyguard. He has some bodyguard killing the Scots guard. And we have the Mongol catapult crew charging in. Very awesome. Very, very awesome. I'm just glad he's getting some revenge on these Aventurier, because I'm sure they racked up a bunch of kills. And we're going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit, guys. Till there we go. Enemy general is fleeing. I think it's up on this wall. Yep. He admit defeat. And so did the Aztec player here. So this one is pretty much over. We'll go ahead and see what the Mongols do here. They're going to charge in. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, come on. They're going to charge in their calf here. Right into the Scots Guard. Interesting choice of unit to defend the walls. Scots Guard. And it's working. The Mongols are breaking. Oh my god. Craziness. Just craziness. And they're still trying here, but yeah, there we go. The defenders are finally coming out to finish the job. We'll get some close-ups of this fight. Seeing the Aztecs in their glory, trying to defiantly stand their ground. Ooh, the catapult over here is on fire. That's pretty awesome.
With horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
There we go. They're breaking. Uh-oh, we've got the general bodyguard coming out. Oh, they automatically break. They're like, oh my god, what are those beasts that they are riding? Let's get out of here. Let us get out of here. Oh, there goes the catapult. Looks like they got their catapults made from my, or they bought them from IKEA, because they look like they're pretty easy to assemble. And that's a victory. So good game, guys. This was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it from a just enjoyment and fun point of view. Yeah, here we go. Here's the battle results. This might be sent in by Beatzberg. I don't remember. Was it Nemo or Beatzberg? One of the two players sent in this battle replay. I'm sorry if it's Beatzberg, and in the beginning I didn't mention. I mentioned Nemo sending in this replay, but anyways, one of the two defenders sent in the battle replay. So thank you. And the best player again, General Possible, getting 400 kills. Poor Mongols only getting 124, and Plebisaurus wrecked. Getting 276. So a tough day for the attackers, but nonetheless an exciting battle. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.